All right, this is the LSM layer mask node, and this will be available on GUMROAD. With this node, each layer has its own mask and opacity, and the entire node has its own transparency. So each layer you can use alpha channel or just the black and white texture. Okay, I'll show you how to use the LSM node to create a simple painterly style from Arcane, where you have, all the brushstrokes show up in the light areas, the dark areas, and all that good stuff. So the way you work this node is you want to add the counter node in, then you want to add the LSM. You want to connect those two together. So you hit the plus sign to add more layers and the minus sign to decrease the layers as you want. For this style, I'll only use 2. So very simple. I have a grayscale image texture of all my brush strokes, and I just plug that into the mask of layer 1, and then typically I'll just pick a like a mid-tone color from a reference image. So like I'll just pick that mid-tone and automatically you can see everything show up. So this is the grayscale image of all my paint strokes. So once I go back to it, I just simply lighten up the color to match the reference image. Just like that, I have a painterly style, and I have all my brush strokes show up in the light areas, in the dark areas, and even the highlights. And yeah, it's that easy. So a quick bonus tip when working with this style or any style that you need highlights on, all you have to do is add a color ramp in between your grayed out texture, connect it to the mask, click a lighter color, and then once you go to the ramp, just crunch in the values a little bit to wherever you want the highlights to show up the most, and I'll just crunch it in like real small to where it's like real thin. And then on the node, you just lower the opacity to where it barely peeks through, and bam, just like that, you have highlights. It just brings out the texture a little bit more with this style. So it's real easy with the LSM layer node, real easy. All right, now toon shading. You can use the LSM mask node to drive any toon shader, or vice versa. So with my toon shader, all I do is just separate the red, blues, and greens, and use the red to drive a image texture. Let me speed up the video and I'll just add all the textures to this character. And there it is. So it's real simple with mask, and this node allows you to add as many masks as you want, and you can drive toon shaders, cell shader, or you can do PBR style, anything that you can imagine. The texture paint, it really doesn't matter. Anything that you would need a mask for, this node is it. You can have as many layers as you want, as many masks as you want. You can have transparency if you want. So LSM layer mask node, link will be in the description. It will be available on GUMROAD. Drop a like if you like this video. Thanks.